Hey, what's up, guys? Welcome to Jerry and the Raw, episode 23. Yes, I'm on the toilet, guys. I'm either on the toilet, in the bathtub, or wherever I just happen to be when I feel like making the vlog, but it's getting late. It's like a little after midnight. And my wife and kid just got home from being gone all day. They went to a birthday party today. Xander had a blast, by the way, if you're wondering. And so they got home, and it's like now my brain can like slow down a little bit because I get weird when they're gone. Like if I'm gone and they're at home, I don't have a problem. But when I'm at home alone and they're gone, it's like weird. I can't explain it. I like always wonder where they're at and how they're doing. So and I get like paranoid for some reason. But at any rate, today I wasn't feeling too great. I haven't been feeling great for a couple of days. You guys probably heard about me talk about it on the live stream, but I feel like I got a little bit of a sinus thing going on, and it's making me fight with my CPAP when I sleep, and that's my continuous positive airway pressure device that I put on my face. It's basically like fat people scuba gear, if you think about it, but it's pretty much designed to keep my airway from collapsing when I snore, causing me to momentarily stop breathing and dropping my blood oxygen level, resulting in bad sleep and nightmares and all that shit. So, anyways, it works great. I'd highly recommend if you snore or you have a partner that snores that you go get tested for sleep apnea. You don't have to just be a big old fatty like me. You can get sleep apnea being a skinny guy too. It just depends on how your palate and everything is formed and how I don't know how loose your throat is. Ladies, but you know what I mean. Just go get tested. I'll tell you right now though, it took two times me getting a CPAP machine before I got used to it. It took literally a week. Sorry, hold on. Nope, I've been constipated. I can't get this poop out, man. I've been working on it off and on for hours. That's why I thought this would be a good time to shoot the vlog since I might be here a little while. But anyways, today was unfortunately another wash. I was supposed to do a bunch of video editing and I didn't. Instead, I ended up watching tons and tons of episodes of Thunderfoot and taking some naps throughout the day. If you don't know who Thunderfoot is, he's somebody I've watched on and off on YouTube. He's an incredibly like genius level scientist that looks like a hippie from the 60s, and he explains things really well so that anybody can understand them. However, he is very rough around the edges, and he's not for everybody. A lot of people don't like him because he takes very, very strong stance against feminism and stuff like that, but he's very specific in the feminism that he's against, which is like Anita Sarkeesian level of money grab, at any cost, hate man hating feminism. He doesn't seem to have a problem with the feminism that I approve of, which is for equality. A lot of people have asked me, like, what do I think about feminism? I think that everybody should be equal. I think the second that you stop fighting for equality and you start focusing on being apologetic for being a man or apologetic for being a woman, you're headed in the wrong direction. If you're pushing blame and trying to say that, men need to be like herded up and shot for everything, then you're probably heading in the wrong direction. My idea of feminism is like women fighting for equal pay for equal jobs, women having a right to be in the military, women having a right to not just be stay-at-home moms if they don't want to, or even to have children for that reason. Women having control over their bodies if that means getting an abortion because they think it's necessary and not being shamed for it. Shit like that. That's what I'm for. I'm for women having the same level of control over their bodies and their lives as men do. And I think that we're getting closer and closer every day to that being like a reality across the board, but there's still things that need work. And unfortunately, a lot of them are headed in the wrong direction because of overcompensation, where instead of going for equality, we're trying to do a role reversal. Where now, instead of the men doing the bad thing, now we're going to make the women do the bad thing. So anyways, I'm too tired to go into that topic in any kind of detail, but to my female viewers out there, you know me. You know where my heart is. You know how I feel. You know that I see you as an equal and as nothing different. Because we both have boobs. And let's be honest. I could be confused for a woman down there. So I'm just saying I ain't got I'm not Ron Jeremy or Dirk Diggler. So we got more in common than you think. But at any rate, today has just been kind of a little bit of an R&R day. I ended up watching Thunderfoot because he did some debunking stuff on the Hyperloop. And you guys, I love Elon Musk. Elon Musk, I think, is one of the great inventors of our generation. I think that, I hate to call him Edison, but in a way he is kind of Edison, but a better Edison because, you know, he doesn't necessarily come up with the solutions and all that. He might come up with the idea, but he doesn't come up with the actual implementation in some cases and stuff like that. So it's like, you know, he employs people and he runs a think tank and stuff like that for SpaceX and Tesla and the Boring Company and things of that nature. So that's why I say he's more like Edison than like, say, Nikola Tesla, who was like a legit full-time inventor. I don't know where the fuck I'm going with this. This is a weird rabbit hole to go down. But at any rate, I love Tesla. And then I called Elon Musk Edison, and he has a company named Tesla. Fucking A, man. But I don't redo these videos, guys. One thing about Jerry and the Raw is when I hit record, I committed to it. I'm in it to win it. And whatever I put on the phone, immediately as soon as I hit the stop button, starts uploading to YouTube, and that's it. Like I don't fuck around beyond that. I don't restart, because this is where I represent myself as just a human being, just being myself to you guys. Like, it's not me making a video and editing it. It's not me trying to put my best foot forward. It's not like the live streams in the morning where it's very, very highly focused energy and playing off you guys. This is literally just me sitting down with the camera, taking a shit right now, telling you about my day. That's what it is. That's what it is, and it's not going to evolve beyond that. So if your expectations are to have some, like, you know, heavily edited, like, super upbeat vlog thing, this probably isn't the Patreon for you. But I want to thank everybody for being here. We got a couple new patrons today. You guys know who you are, and welcome to the family. Thank you so much for that. We had a couple $5 contributors too today, and I really do appreciate that. Like, don't get me wrong, guys. I love you for the $1 a month contribution to get the videos, because that means you're not a troll. You're enjoying the content. You're interacting in the chat. Well, at least some of you are interacting and leaving comments, stuff like that. And I love it. But the guys that just, you know, the $5, the $10, the $20, stuff like that, you guys add up pretty quickly and help me gain a lot of ground really quick, and I do super appreciate that. I do understand if you guys have to drop it down to $1 or go away entirely if money's tight and everything. I don't want anybody to feel under any financial pressure being here. That's my biggest niggle that I have about this whole job that I do online, where I depend on other people's generosity, is I fear that some people will they'll enjoy what I do so much that they'll actually inconvenience or hurt themselves financially to help me, and I don't want that. That is not what I want in any way, shape, or form. There are plenty of people out there that are well off that aren't going to miss that $1 or $5 or $20 a month. So don't even sweat it. If you can't afford it, and that gets you one more package of Top Ramen a month, you get the Top Ramen. Got to keep looking over here because I think that's the camera, but no, the camera's actually right there. So weird. I'm still on an iPhone 7, guys. I want to get an iPhone X, but I got to justify it to myself that I need it for social media and all that stuff before I can get it, because technically I can't really afford it as a gadget right now. I'd have to afford it as like a business expense, so I have to make it a business expense, which it would be, right? Because I'd inevitably do a review video. I don't even know. Can you get your hands on them? Are they in high enough demand? Because every time an iPhone comes out, it seems like they're always sold out for like the first 3 or 4 months. Are they still like available? Can I just go stroll into like an AT&T store or an Apple store and just buy an iPhone? Are they still? Let me know, guys, in the comments, because if I can, I might go to Bell Square tomorrow and take the plunge. Although I'm trying to figure out if I want to switch to T-Mobile first, because I'm with AT&T now, and I kind of want to switch to T-Mobile because AT&T's data is like they're the way that they throttle their data and shit. Which brings me to another thing I want to talk about really quick. I'm starting to finally see the effects of the net neutrality overturn. You know how everybody, all the people that were fighting for old Cheeto Trump and a shit pie, otherwise known as a Jeep pie, the FCC leader saying, oh, net neutrality going away is going to make the internet faster and better and everything. Nope, I'd be willing to bet that a lot of you, maybe not all of you, but a lot of you guys are already noticing that stuff takes longer to buffer on Hulu, longer to buffer on Netflix. You get more hiccups where it stops playing and then it starts playing again on Netflix, Hulu, and Amazon Prime Video, and I've seen them all respectively. I've ran the speed tests, and the speed tests all show that I have full 250 megabit down. However, when I'm pulling from Netflix or Hulu, it gets throttled down to under 5 megabit. I just nailed some spit. So it's absolutely clear to me. And when I set up the VPN, I get full bandwidth, but then I can only use Hulu through one of the VPNs, and I can't use Netflix or Amazon Prime Video because they immediately detect the VPN and say, nope, no bueno, because they require you not to use a VPN. But I'm probably going to have to set up a private or stealthy VPN somewhere else to go through, because my internet provider is clearly throttling traffic. I can't say what my internet provider is for for privacy reasons. But pretty much, yeah, they are throttling. It is 100% obvious that they are throttling. If I'm on Steam and downloading a game, it's downloading at like 25 megabytes a second. Everything's going smooth. However, I experience issues when I'm streaming from the major providers, especially Netflix seems to be the one where when you're streaming 4K, it's like really struggling and riding right along the line because I know the ISP is like throttling it down to the lowest level it can. And I think that's bullshit because they shouldn't be doing that. That's exactly what net neutrality prevented them from doing. And they're absolutely doing it now. I'm also seeing a lot of other sites slow down. I've even noticed Twitter. Have you guys noticed that Twitter has even slowed down? It used to be Twitter was like an instantaneous load on my internet connection. Now I can actually see it like loading the individual components rather slowly. Like the base HTML loads really quick, but a lot of the images and the video and the feed and everything load a lot slower. Like where it used to be instantaneous, now it's like a second or two each time it refreshes the page. And I'm like, these things are adding up. I really want to set up Glasswire in my router to monitor the bandwidth from each site that I visit. I need to find something to do it, like maybe pfSense would do it. But set it up and have it configured to monitor the bandwidth to each one of those sites so that I can go through and figure out which sites are actively being throttled and which ones I'm getting full bandwidth on and start kind of building a heat map to go to war with my internet service provider for doing this bullshit. So anyways, that's just one more annoying thing that I was thinking about while I was here. But today, like I said, kind of relaxed, trying to get better. Wished I didn't just inhale a bunch of spit. And my family's back home safe and sound. So as soon as I'm done taking this dump, which isn't happening, by the way, I'm fucking constipated. I am going to go try to get some sleep. And tomorrow, hopefully I can wake up and I'm feeling better and I can finally get to editing videos because the stress is starting to mount. I have a lot of content in the can that needs to get edited, and every day that I fall behind, if I run into problems, it's going to set me back further and further. So I'm running out of my margin, and I got to solve that. But no matter what, even though tonight I was feeling like shit and I didn't want to make this video, the second I hit the record button, I'm glad I did, and I enjoy making these videos every day. Like I said, this is the 23rd video in a row. If you factor it down on a 1-month plan, that is about 3 cents an episode. So I don't know of anything you can get for 3 cents these days. But I'm going to keep on making these and keep on making these. And I'm also going to like start entertaining things next month. There's 2 other potential things that I can do here on Patreon to help out and grow the community a little bit more since growth is slowing down. And I want to keep the growth going. Ideally, I would love for Patreon to grow to the point where it's enough of an income for my family to live on, and everything else that I do with like YouTube and stuff like that can all be put towards like 401k, my son's college education, and paying the IRS. So that would be golden. So that's what I'm shooting for. And I'm a zillion miles away from that, but I'm heading in that direction. So far I'm happy. So I hope that you guys are happy that I've been making these videos. And if you are, please let me know it. If you're not, please let me know it, because feedback is the only way things are going to get any better. All right, guys, we're at about 13 minutes. So I'm going to go ahead and cut the vlog off tonight early because I want to get up. My legs are going to sleep, so I want to get up off the shitter here because the poop ain't happening. Like it's not coming out. It's like Groundhog Day. So yeah, Pugsatony Phil doesn't want to come out of his hole. I just called him a shit Pugsatony Phil. But anyways, I'm gonna get some sleep and I'm gonna get this video uploading. So hopefully you guys can see it here in like an hour. Because every minute extra the vlog is more upload time. Oh, they're also throttling my upload speed to YouTube. I thought that was really great. I only have 10 megabit upload to begin with, and now with YouTube I'm getting like 6. The fuck, internet provider. All right, guys. I'll see you all tomorrow on social media. I'll go over on I'll hang out a little bit on Discord tomorrow too. So Discord GG/Barnacles. And if you guys are missing your Patreon rolls for whatever tier that you're at, just let me know what your tier is. And your Discord name is in a private message to me here, and I'll go through them tomorrow and I'll add them all manually where the bot fucked up and didn't do it. So I will get that because I want to make sure you guys get what you're paying for, and the rolls at the $5 and the $10 and $20, the Patreon elite at the $10 and the $20. I want to make sure that you guys have those rolls on the server so that you can like post URLs and stuff like that. All right, guys, I will see you tomorrow. Love you long time.